All right, playing with the water monitor. This happens to be Vicki, and I've been waiting for Vicki to lay eggs. Now you might look at her and go, oh, she's still very fat, and clearly she hasn't laid eggs. So I've just moved her out of the cage where she was set up for nesting, and by her behavior, she was digging a lot of holes, and then she basically went and started covering things up. And for the past couple of days I've been watching her heavily. I can palpate her, and I'm feeling an egg right here. Hey, sweetie. But we're gonna go investigate. Sometimes they'll retain something here and there, and she'll kick it out in another day or two. She's wonderful. Hey, baby. I know. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Okay, so this is her nesting situation. So what I generally do is I put a lot of obstacles in here, and she's worked around here, and this was like this, so she's worked around here, and then I'll put another tile that meets that. So she kind of she'll come in here, she'll excavate all this, and we'll see actually. All right, so one thing that's important too is to have all this decaying material and stuff, and in here it's you know, fairly warm just at New England Reptile. This is winter time right now, so we're not quite as warm. All right, so she didn't lay in the first thing, so then start moving all this. Oh god. Oh yeah. Okay, we got some eggs. So what we're going to do is carefully obviously we don't want to crush them. They can be incredibly tricky how they do this. They are very efficient little bulldozers. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to move this tile, hopefully. Let's see. All right, so we have this is a good nesting situation. These are good eggs. Hopefully she kicks out. She has an egg or two left in her. I don't even know what she's laid, but if you remember, she did look kind of big still, so they can really confuse you. So you have to kind of do, you know, watch their behaviors and stuff like that. She's like, oh, it's still kind of big, and it's really hard to sometimes just rationally look at them. You know, my females are not exactly exhausting themselves when they're laying these eggs. So they have pretty good fat reserves when, you know, they went into breeding mode. And this animal's had some time off from breeding, and we kind of stopped all the breeding there for a while, and this will just make some this breeding is really, this could make some pretty high contrast or more. I won't even get into the genetics of it, because if I say anything, I feel like I jinx myself. This is a pretty good clutch. I mean, you know, so you're talking, you know, animal, one of my babies for a long time. So let's see, I think this is the final, yeah. So whatever that count is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Arithmetic works for me. Say goodbye. Water monitors, nerd.